What is going on, everyone? My name's Uni, and welcome back to the channel. So, I think today's the last day for testing grounds. So, in this video, I'm gonna go over everything, my thoughts, opinions, just about testing grounds. Was so excited. I want these changes in right now, like playing Hito, Glad. I mean, all the heroes that were in testing grounds are so much fun. It just makes For Honor just feel so much better. And then hopefully the next testing grounds we can have Lawbringer, we can have Raider. I thought they would be in for this testing grounds, but when they announced it during the Warriors Den, a little caught off guard because I just want Lawbringer and Raider. But anyways, I'm gonna go through all each hero, just talk about everything. So start off with Shigoki. So no Demon's Embrace off chains like how it was. Like now it's neutral. And it's still really good in ganks. Definitely always been good, but I never had the problem with that. It was always the hyper armor. That's gone now. So if you hit someone, Shigoki's gonna do a Demon's Embrace. All you gotta do is hit him. It knocks him out, which is really nice, especially if you're getting anti-ganked. Or no, you're getting ganked by Shigoki. It's always annoying. I That was my only problem with Shigoki. But yeah, no more hyper armor on that. His headbutt is funny. I'm still getting used to that. It does 10 damage, but it's just so funny to have. I just don't expect him to have like a headbutt. So, like all these changes, that's why it felt so much fun because they just felt like new heroes and everyone's just throwing stuff out. You had those one guys or they're playing their mains, which was so annoying, but it's still a lot of fun. Everyone's just throwing moves out and I just trying and just in testing around. So the headbutt's okay. His light, that's never had a problem with like any of that. It was always the Demon's Embrace, and I'm glad they fixed that. He's still really good, and I'm definitely hopefully I can use him. So my favorite hero coming from testing ground is Hito. Hito right now is just is so basic. I don't know. I really never even liked Hito, but with this testing ground changes, oh my gosh! Like just wait till Hito mains. Like I don't know if they played testing grounds. People may not have time to play, and it's only a week, so I understand. But I'm only a rep two. I don't really play Hito, and I thought I did kind of well. I didn't do the best, but I can only imagine this Hito, in rep 70 Hito main. Like I definitely when this comes out, I'm gonna be playing Hito so much. But she has side dodge heavies that can chain, which are really nice. Can chain right into the kick. So now if someone's bashing you. You can do that. Her zone can chain into anything, into kick, sweep, into a light, which is also nice. And that's another thing with these zones that flow into chains. I think eventually, like maybe all the heroes are gonna have that because right now that's what they're doing, and it's nice. I don't mind that at all. You zone, especially now, zones are so important. With option selects and everything. But to be able to chain, through or after zone is just really nice. And guys, I actually wrote stuff down, so I'm pretty happy. Oh, we got an ad, which is also very nice. 10 seconds, but yeah. So you have the dodge heavy. That's nice. You have the zone chain, and then you have the sweep, which when I thought about, reworking Hito, what I would have done is the level one kick, make that get you get a light instead of a heavy, and then your sweep, you get a heavy. Now it's level one kick, you get a sweep, and then, a level one kick, you get a heavy, like always, and then if you sweep, it changes it to a heavy, and you can go into your chain after that. So it's all about flow, and I like it too. I really do, but it's I don't know. I wanted them switch so it wouldn't be not overpowered, but Hito is very very strong, a lot of fun. I like the flow, so I really enjoyed Hito. Out of all the heroes, Hito is the one I played. So I'm looking forward to playing Hito during the testing rounds. Okay, then surprisingly, Musha. I didn't get to play too much of our Musha, but I went up against a lot of Armushas, even Frog. The fact that Frog, he never plays Armusha. He played Armusha during testing grounds, which is crazy for him to even play that. So the fact that he must, really liked it. And they fixed a lot, because with the blockade, I always said I was like they should make the top blockade unblockable. So no matter what, and now you can do an RB or then RT if they're low health and you can get an execution. So you do that. They still have ring the bell, and they said it was a controversy move. So we'll see if they keep that. And you guys got to think, not all these changes are coming, but I'm thinking they would maybe. I don't know. The ring the bell wasn't that bad. It was annoying. It's not guaranteed a light after, but it's 10 damage, and I did get spammed, which was annoying, but I think it's still good. It definitely helps him out because he doesn't have the best opener, so I don't know the backstep light. But I also like what he could do with his blockade. If he throws out a heavy, or I think even a light, he could go into blockade just like with BP. I've seen Frog do that. I've seen plenty of BP. Even I've done that. Throw out unblockable, the bulwark slash, go into your bulwark, or even throwing down a heavy or light right to bulwark. So I'm really happy with our Musha. And then you have the yeah, of course you have the deadly feints, and then you have the chain, which now it would always go like left, up top, right. Now you can chain for whatever, which is nice. I have a lot of fun at playing our Musha, only a little bit, but definitely needed help. I always said it, like our Musha, especially with the core update. Definitely, it's just, I mean, there's Musha mains that are really good, but I just think the hero overall needed help. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. And if Frog will play our Musha, then I think and then he's enjoying it. So now we're on to Gladiator. I think the Glad gank is one of the best Glad ganks out there. I mean, you could say a bash gank, meaning, bash someone, they throw the heavy, but the toe stab, if you have Haymaker on too, and then they get the heavy, and now you can execute. So I think Glad was already strong, and now they made him even stronger. So basically, he could chain into anything. Toe stab into skewer. Basically, skewer is what they wanted. They wanted to get from like point A to point B. Your move and then skewer, which is that's his best move. So now you can pretty much skewer to anything. So I don't know. We're gonna see. It's I didn't play too much, and I'm kind of upset because I really I miss playing Glad. I'll watch my old Glad videos, and I'm like, why didn't I play Glad? I was just on the enjoying Hito, but I'm just upset I didn't get to play much as Glad, and Glad is so much fun. And now if they add in the changes, he's gonna be even stronger. So Glad mains, it's get ready. So but yeah, on to JJ. So the best thing that JJ got is now when you GB, you can get a top heavy, which that's nice. So now, and because soft feint, but I think that's probably the best thing that come from it. I mean, I feel like all heroes should be able to get at least a side or top heavy off of GB just to get the execution. But now he can, which is amazing. His Sifu zone is now unblockable. You go into Sifu, you do the zone, that's unblockable. So definitely target switch, lock onto the other guy. Go into Sifu, throw that zone unless it's a BP, then of course, but you end up hitting them. So that's really good. And you catch people off guard just doing it, but I wouldn't suggest doing it all the time. Definitely, locking on to someone else is probably going to be your best bet, but still really good. His Shin Kick is pretty crazy. The tracking, and he can flow like it's a guaranteed light, but then you can flow into another light or unblock to your chain, which is really nice. But the tracking, like when I saw it, it's so funny. It's such a it's such a goofy animation, but I think it's awesome. And then you have his dodge forward heavy. So before you would do your step forward heavy into kick, sulfate, basically sulfate into kick, but now you don't do that anymore. You can do your side step or dodge forward heavy, and it also like chain. So he got a nice little buff. It's just like these really small adjustments that just like keep adding up to the point where it's like, okay, this is really good. Like I'm really happy with all these hero reworks. I guess that's what we can call them, reworks, adjustments, or whatever. But on to Zanu. So I don't know. Zanu is annoying, and now is even more annoying. So I like what they did. You know, they kept, if she does a deflect, she would do the palm strike. Now she could do that from only step forwards. It's not a side step, but you could say side step bash. It's like Tiani's palm strike, but he can only throw a light after. But Zanu can spam it, and just check out my Hito videos. You have someone that is sitting there just spamming it, and I'm like kind of freaking out because this is crazy that Zanu can spam. But the deflects are unblockable, which is like guarantee it's like 20 damage, or and then you could go to your chain after. So, and then the dodge property is just, it's pretty insane. Zanu's good. It was probably the most annoying one out of them all. But overall, I mean, the character I think needed some work for. I don't know. Zanu was fun, definitely fun, but now, and even sorry, it's the right finisher heavy, so that's good. The tracking was always weird, so it'll be the same as the left now, so which is actually kind of nice. And then on to Zerk. I think Zerk was the least worked on. So she has or he has enhanced dodge lights. I mean, the only time you're doing a dodge light is if you know, but I mean, some people can bait it out. But I mean, if you lock onto someone else and then that person's in front of you, so you lock onto the person behind them, and then you throw out the light, and you can go into your chain. Which so that's, I mean, that's also good, but I don't know. And then the top light was the slowest move, and then now you have it's the same speed as the side light. So yeah, that's it for all the heroes. I know this is a long video. We're actually done. So I just wanted to go through everything. Um, I'm going to be making a roadmap video, and there's also a new armor material. It's like orange. So I honestly just watched that. So if you're watching, I think it's yeah. So it's probably going to be the new content of the week today. So I'm going to make it. I'll go through that. I'll show a couple heroes, but also the roadmap. But let me know in the comments, like, how do you guys feel about this? I think it's definitely the step in the right direction, and it gives me hope. Like, why would they do all of this? Like, that's 7 heroes, and if you include Warden, PK, and Nobu, that's a lot of heroes, and there's still heroes that need to be reworked, like or I think adjusted or health. Raider, Lawbringer, even Yorm. I don't know. I feel like there's something with Yorm that they can do. I don't know. It's just my opinion. And then there's, I guess, a couple other heroes, but majority of the heroes actually feel good, and especially with this testing ground, it's gonna be so nice. I'm telling you, this next season, because I believe, or I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll find out more information as this season comes to an end, but the next season can potentially be one of the greatest seasons ever if they add in all these reworked heroes and a new hero that we're getting. I'm telling you, that's a big content drop. That's a huge content drop that I cannot wait for. So either they do that, or, and I don't want this, they space out the heroes. So say they pick two for each season. Like, I wouldn't. No, I don't even want to talk about that because I don't want that. I just want all the heroes to be the reworked heroes to just be released at once with the new hero. I think that would bring in a lot of people. I'm telling you, like new players and everything. So, but yeah, I know it's a long video. I'm sorry, guys. I get carried away. I just enjoy talking for honor talk. It's just I love it so much. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Tell me about the heroes. And definitely give your feedback. That's another thing. They look at it. If you have trouble with Ring the Bell or the sulfate from Musha, you could say it. Like, all these adjustments and moves that they've added in are not guaranteed. That's the thing. I'm just going over them and just giving my opinion because it's the last day. But there's a chance that all of them can be into the live server when the new season comes out. But definitely let me know. Give your feedback to them. Just talk to them. I'm telling you, they'll look at it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.